Hi guys, Dweeb here. No beard, he's back there. I'm here today with a face painting video. I've been asked a lot of times before if I could, do classes or to make any, YouTube videos on some of my paintings. And I never actually did until now. I thought it would be nice to, give back, because that's where I got all my knowledge from, was from YouTube. So, and for those of you who don't know, I do own my own face painting business. I'm a one-woman business. I decided, I think I want to start off with my favorite face painting to do, and that's a tiger. And it's also, one of the most common, known designs. So, I guess if you're interested in watching, just keep watching. Okay, so first we're going to start off with the base, and let's see here. I'm going to get metallic white, and I'm going to do this in the muzzle area. So I have here, I think it's tag metallic white. So here's the white, the metallic white, and I'm going to use this in the muzzle area again, like I said. And you want to dab it, you don't want to swipe it. When you swipe it, it creates streaks and it doesn't give a good blend. So dabbing it does better coverage. So you're going to take it all the way up into the hairline. Now I'm going to take the Rainbow Cake colors. So here it is loaded on the sponge. You can see it has white, it has yellow, it has an orange, and then it has kind of like a red orange. So with the lightest color on the inside, I'm going to dab it underneath the eye, drag it around towards the bottom. On the other side. I'm just gonna, instead of adding more paint, I'm just gonna spritz my sponge, and then again at the top. It's a little bit difficult to paint on yourself, but I've gotten used to it. Except I don't like my forehead, it's so tiny, so I have like such a small canvas to work with. Okay, and I'm going to go back with the metallic white. These ones are quartered sponges. I have a few like these just for, solid color. And I'm just going to blend between the white and then where the colors start. Just to give it just a tiny bit of a better blend. Alright. So, we have our base. Like that. And then I'm going to grab some black. We're going to start with the lines now. And honestly, animal print lines are the easiest things in the world when it comes to face painting, because you can't mess them up. This was a brush that I don't remember where I got it, but it's very old. I've had it for a while, but it still works wonders. I want to say it's maybe like a number 6 or number 5 brush. So the thing with tiger stripes, I'll try to show you on my hand. You start off with every face painting line, you want to start off with a thin and going to a thick line, and then ending in a point again in a thin line. So what I mean by that is just press lightly on the brush, then you want to press down, give it a wiggle, slowly start to lift up, and end in a point. And there you have a tiger stripe. So I'm just going to do that all over my face. So you're going to start off in a point, very lightly, press down, wiggle, lift up. I just kind of outlined the area where the white was. So it's really hard to mess up these lines, because like I said, animal print lines, they're not perfect. They're all different. So if you mess up, it won't look like you messed up. So once I have these, I do one in the center. It's kind of an upside down U. I start off in a point. Wiggle around and then bring it down. So something like that. I do a similar shape on the corners of the eyes. So I usually just kind of bring a teardrop down, wiggle around, and bring it back in. Again over here, teardrop, wiggle around, bring it back in. Cat noses are more on the side. I feel like the dog noses are more at the tip. So I try to bring the cat nose down to the side. Here. And then I kind of bring it and connect it. Bring it forward and connect. Like that. I bring a tiny line down, and as I get to the bottom, I press down on my brush. So how I did that was I kind of brought from the corner of my mouth, brought it out just a smidge, pressed down on my brush, and then lift it up. And then we're going to do some stripes out here. I do about 3, depending on how big the kid's face is. I'm going to do 3 on myself. So in a point, bring it down, wiggle, lift up. Down, wiggle, lift up. And I'm going to do one in the opposite direction. Like that. And I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to add some stripes next to the upside down U up here. I think my forehead can only handle about 2 more on each side. So I'm going to do a large one kind of going around it, and then a little one next to it. So again, working with the tip, press down, and then lift up. Okay, and then this is where you can add in your dots. Let's see, I have some empty space in this area. I have some empty space over here by the nose, maybe underneath the eye in this corner. And you just want to kind of complete design by filling in the empty spaces. And of course the dots, again, don't have to be perfectly circular, because this is animal print. So we're almost done. Actually, I'm going to add a few dots up here. So now I create a little bit of a fur action going on down here. Basically, when I do this, I work just with the tip of my brush. This is a thick brush, but if you're able to work with just the tip, you can get a very thin line. Zigzag back and forth going upwards. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. It is fur. You can't really mess these things up. And I think that's why I love the design so much. And it just gives so much impact when you see the kids. They start to do the roar. They're so cute, these little nuggets. You could totally stop here. You don't even need to add the dots. But if you want to, you know, add a little bit more pizzazz, we can do that. Right here, I'm going to add some teeth. And basically, it's just a little tiny teardrop from the corner of the mouth. Like that. And then you could even add some, you know, white highlights in the stripes, white dots. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is though. You can even add some eyeliner at the top of the eyes. I don't typically like to do that though because the kids don't really like it. Some of the older ones can, you know, take a brush near the eye, but most of them won't. Then we're going to add some color to the bottom lip. I like to add red to kind of make it look like a tongue. So you're gonna I cut my Q-tips in half, and you're just gonna wet it with the clean water, and then move it around in the paint, and then you're gonna add it to the bottom lip. Like so. And then you can just dispose of it easily. I'm just going to add a little black line underneath my lip and also on the teeth. Obviously, if you have a long line, like I said, a lot of these steps are kind of unnecessary. You could stop exactly at after we did the fur. You can stop there. Okay. And then of course you can add glitter, but I'm not gonna do that. There you have it. You have my tiger the way I do them. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe. Also, if you have any ideas of any other face paints you'd like to see, go ahead and list them down below in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video.